Hello, I'm Glenn Tobey. I'm a Springforest Shikang master and a psychotherapist. The topic of this 5-minute talk is on some lessons learned. Wow, a lot is really going on. Oh. And so, the conversation about reality and spirituality, remember, it's not either one or the other. It really is both and. It might be a movement between the two. One might be stronger, one might need to be stronger. One you need to extract yourself from, so to speak, and don't get too far. Oh, so it's a really beautiful balance about reality and spirituality. So everything that's going on, how are you? What do you want to do? Do you feel overwhelmed, overpowered? So maybe organizationally, there's lots of things that need to be done. This organization, there's lots of things that you could do. So this idea of cause and influence. Have you caused things to happen or have you influenced? So, back in 2003, I had cancer. I didn't cause my cancer, but my life, the way I carried my life, the way I carried my emotions, influenced the developing inside my body of something called cancer. If I wish to have it return, so to speak, I know how to influence my body to do that. So you change that vibration. So I had some influence now over my body. And I've not had any sickness since 2003. Because I knew how to influence the vibration in my body. Harmony and disharmony. You are responsible for the whole disharmony of the whole world. Or you are responsible for the whole harmony of the world. Whatever you do has that influence. So the lessons learned from me has been taking my inventory. Not of you, and not of you, and not of you, and not of this. I'm taking my inventory. One drop. My inventory is that one drop. The harmony or the disharmony. What do I want to add to the world? What kind of change do I want to make in the world? It doesn't take a lot. One drop influences everything. Harmony, disharmony. Anger. Well, my anger I have now is not as bad as your anger, and my blaming isn't as bad as your blaming, and one drop of anger, one drop of blame changes everything. So what's your backup plan? So what I've learned from the virus, this pandemic, this COVID virus 19, powerful. It's not the last one. There's going to be more. So what have I learned from this virus? Oh, the power it has over underlying health conditions. So it's not the virus per se, it's the underlying health conditions. It's not the cancer by itself, it's how I've influenced it by how I've tended to my body, so to speak. So if I want to prevent, so to speak, cancer, tend to the underlying conditions. The viruses, the pandemics that come in the future, pay attention to your underlying health conditions. The stronger you are, and what plan do you have to do that? If you don't have a plan. So the social unrest going on. It's not the first time, it's not the last time. It is monumental, however. The impact is incredible. It brings up so much stuff. But what's my inventory? What influence? What thoughts? What hatred? What anger? What blaming? What distancing? What lack of love? What drops are you putting in? What's your inventory? What are you going back to? So how is it that your life doesn't seem important? One drop. One drop has changed the color of the world. Certainly, everything else is going on are adding their drops, but everyone is adding their drops. What are you responsible for? You haven't caused the suffering in the world, but you have influenced it, and you can influence it. What is the drop? So for me, I love Springforest Shikang, because it gives me that chance to come back. It gives me the opportunity. Sometimes I need to kind of crank up the meditation or crank up this, or so I have a way to come to when things get a little bit out of balance. What's your plan? Thanks for listening.